You're live. Hi, you're welcome. So I'm not going to use my earpiece today. Let me use my speaker directly. Let's see. Let's see how that works out. So let me have feedback. Yeah, what the sound is like, and if it's not so great, then I can use the earpiece. I just felt like it gets noisy at times. Like when I'm in move and stuff, you can actually hear the sound. From the mic. So that is why I want to try to use a direct today. Let's see. So let me know if you're here. Please hit me up. Let me know if you can hear me. If the sound is great. All right. Let's test that out. Who is here yet? Who is here? Please drop a comment. Let me know if you can hear me. I know YouTube is gonna want to like send out notifications and it may take a few seconds and stuff. So let's see. Let's just give it a few seconds for more people to join us. But as you're here, just drop comments. Yeah, we are a lot now. Sam, hi. Beep Lab, hi. So let me know what's my sound like. Rachel, you're welcome. What is my sound like today? From India, hi, how you doing? Indians are so many in our community. You're so welcome. Adefisayo, hello, everybody. Okay, Carol, you said you can hear. Do you like the sound the way it is? Do you like it? Should we just stick to this? Yeah. Because I felt like with my earpiece, every time I move or my hair touches it or something, it just gets a bit noisy. So let me know what's up. Should we stick to this? Well, I think it's fine since no one has objected. Okay, so I think we can just sound is okay. Okay, Chinaza, thank you so much for that. Chinaza, thank you. Your sound is clear and sweet. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Rachel said it's okay as well. Okay, that's fine. So I think we have enough feedback. Adefisayo says it's okay as well. All right, that's great. So let's start. You're welcome to today's live. Welcome. So today's video is different, it's quite different and it's for people that really have an open mind. It's not the usual video. Nice having you again, doing a great job. Thank you, Davina. Thank you so much. Love you all. Root Star, Queeneth. It's so good to see all of you guys again. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining. So as you join, please let me know where you're watching me from and which countries you want to move to, okay? Those info you usually drop goes a long way to just help me know the kind of content, to put out there for you guys. So let me know where you're watching from, which countries do you want to go to? If you can give me like 3 countries, that are on your list, your 3 top countries, because nobody has one country on their list. People have plan A, plan B, plan C, D, E, F, So let me know your top 3 so I can work with that for you, okay? Let's get to do that. So today's video is coming out of okay, I see that. All right. My first and last is Canada. Are you serious? Canada or nothing. Okay, that's great. That's all right. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. But why is Canada your only choice? Let me know. Let me know why only Canada. All right, Rootstar, let's know why only Canada. Well, I'm making today's video because one of our subscribers, someone that is part of our community, had a one-on-one consultation with me about 4 months ago, and she was looking for opportunities to move abroad for studies. She was actually targeting UK at the time, and she did have dependents, and she was concerned about how if she goes to study in the UK, she may not be able to go with her dependents, and was looking for other countries like alternatives to the UK to go study. And when I got her information, I realized that she did not have to move abroad as a student, that there was another kind of visa that best suits her. And I told her all about it. She never heard about it. I told her about the visa. I told her about, oh my goodness, my dad is calling me. Daddy, I'll call you later. Let me send him a message. Even though that my phone is in use, I'll just take the call. Right? I don't miss my dad's call at all. Please give me a sec. Let me just send my dad a WhatsApp message. Let me tell him to join us live. Oh my goodness. Just give me a sec, please. Why is the thing slow? Open up. Anyway, so as I was saying, right, I introduced her to a particular visa that she could leverage to migrate based on her situation, okay? And she went ahead and processed the whole thing. And right now she is in her new country on a new visa without having to go for studies and all of that, okay? So that is the reason I am making today's video, because so many people just feel like it's studies or it's work or it's nothing, okay? There are so many opportunities out there. You don't need to sell out all your properties, sell out everything you own, and just pack your life and go start afresh in a new country. That must not be the case for everybody. There are different scenarios, different visas that you can leverage, and that is what today's video is all about. I want to talk about how you can move to this country that she has successfully moved to in 30 days. You don't need a job offer, you don't need Ielts and all of that, and you can move with your family. All right, so if you're interested in that, then stick with me. Let me send my dad a message. Sorry. All right. Okay. All right. So let's move ahead. All right. So yeah, I see all your I see all your comments, the places you want to move to: Netherlands, Canada, Finland, New Zealand, Dubai, Europe, Luxembourg, Finland, Lithuania, Norway, USA, Australia, Ireland. Okay, that's a very good selection. Okay, that's amazing. So I would say that majority of the people want to go to Canada, Australia, Luxembourg, Finland. Okay, that's all right. I think you guys are. I'm actually happy to be seeing countries like Luxembourg, Lithuania, and all of that. Before now, people were not open to countries like that. I remember when I started talking about Lithuania. That was last. The first time I did a video about Lithuania was May of last year, and people were like, what is Lithuania? People didn't even know it. Like they didn't even know how to spell it or anything. I got so many, I got so many emails with so many versions of someone even called it leukemia. But right now, people are like super interested in that, and I have like helped several people to move to Lithuania, and several people I'm still working with, to move to Lithuania and all of that. So I'm really happy to stick other countries: Norway, Lithuania, Luxembourg. That is really amazing. You guys are really opening your minds up to new information, and that is a very good thing. All right. Okay, so if you're here for the first time, my name is Jackie. Welcome to the channel. I started this YouTube channel basically, to give people information about options to travel abroad that they do not know about. Okay, and I actually started this channel because I was at the time I was actually looking for how to move abroad, and the information I was seeing in this space, I'm a Nigerian, was living in Nigeria at the time, and the information that was circulating around Nigerians, African content creators was not really what I was interested in. The information I needed was not so much out there. That is why I started my YouTube channel, so I could be sharing that kind of information to people. And if you watch my earlier videos, there was a lot I used to talk about back then that somehow I stopped talking about. I started talking about what is popular, like what you guys, know already and all of that. But right now, I feel like I'm doing you guys a disservice, and I really need to really get back to the main purpose of why I started this channel, to give you the information that you don't know about, okay? And this video is one of them. So please try to have an open mind, okay? It does not have to be the UK, it does not have to be Canada, it does not have to be studies, it does not have to be work. There is so much going on in this, we have a lot of options. All right, we can't all be doing the same thing. There was a time I saw this very popular video, it was really going viral on YouTube. There was this Nigerian doctor that said he had his own practice in Nigeria. I think he sold everything, moved to Canada, was now doing a job that he didn't quite like. He was filled with so much disappointment with the whole move and everything. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's because he didn't have enough information, you know. So that is basically when you want to move abroad, get as much information as possible. Don't go to the UK because it's kind of like everybody seems to be going there. Your church member has gone there, your neighbor has gone, your classmates, everybody you know is there. So you feel like, okay, you also need to go there. That is not how this thing should be. Life is actually not like that. You can't be doing the same thing your neighbor is doing. All have different, you know, destinies and all of that. That's my dad. Okay, so I can close that. Yeah, send a message. All right. Okay, so yeah, open your minds to more information so you don't regret. Like now, there's this popular info going all over the place. Oh, Canada is not what they thought. Canada is not this. UK is this. UK is that. So many TikTokers, Instagram people, you know, talking a whole lot about disappointments, you know, after their relocation. And it's because they didn't get enough information. They were all going with the herd. So I want you guys to don't go with the herd. Try and look for what fits you, you know, what suits you at, you know, where you are right now in your life. The country you move to does not have to be like where you're going to stay, die, retire, and everything. You can go somewhere first, and then from there you go somewhere else. I mean, this whole travel abroad thing, it didn't start today. Okay, people move here and there, here and there. Like my dad, for example, he also migrated in his own time. You know, he went abroad, he schooled in one country, moved to the US, moved, you know, he was all over the place. And it doesn't mean that once you just enter a plane and go somewhere, that is where you're going to die. You know, it doesn't really work that way. You have options. Be flexible enough, especially if you're a young person. I mean, if you're single or you're newly married, you don't have kids yet, you know, you're more flexible to be more adventurous. Okay, don't like have this mindset of the next 50 years. Just you can plan 1 year ahead, 2 years ahead, you know, and things like that. Anyway, that being, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, all right? And turn on the notification bell. When you subscribe, you're going to see a bell icon. Click on that as well, so that every time I come live, you'll be notified and you get to join us. Or I share a new video, you'll be notified, you get to join us as well. I'd really love to have you back to the channel, okay? And please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Give the video a thumbs up. You know, I'm sure you like it already. If you're still watching, you like it already. So please just hit the like button. It means the world to me, means the world to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And my returning subscribers, you know how much I love you guys. Love you guys so much. Thanks for all the support. Our community is growing every day, and it's all because of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and then I would also have to talk about this. Okay, if you want to make money online, you need extra income, and everybody needs it. You need it, especially you that wants to move abroad. Extra income is going to help you a great deal. So you can start a publishing business. It's one of the things I did that helped me to move abroad. As a matter of fact, I'm going to like do videos about the whole thing, how it happened for me, blah blah blah. I'm going to do all those kind of videos, and this is one of those things I did that really facilitated my move abroad. I started a publishing business online on Amazon, you know, KDP. I was publishing, well, still am, because obviously I'm still making money from that. It's passive income. So I get paid every month, even though I'm not doing anything anymore. You know, so I publish books online, public domain books on Amazon KDP. And that is an amazing, amazing business. I just wish that you guys can start, you know, just do that. Or you're not writing any book. You don't need to be a writer. You're not editing anything, nothing. STACKLEE.com has put together all these books together. Let me even put the website on the screen. Okay, you can just go see what they do, and, you know, STACKLEE.com. So they put all the books together. Oh, you have a KDP account. That's amazing. So they put the books together already. So you just need to buy the already formatted, edited, ready to publish books from STACKLEE, and then upload, you know, them on Amazon KDP, and you get free training from STACKLEE. I got training from STACKLEE as well. So buy the books from STACKLEE, upload them, get the free training, start your publishing business and make money. That's all I'm going to say. So if you want to join my own KDP group, I actually started my own KDP group for our community. People in this community that, you know, started their own KDP business. We have a group. So when you buy your manuscripts from STACKLEE, you can come join us in our group. Just send me an email and I'll add you, all right? I love that publishing business. I got the website already. I will do it soon. Okay, that's amazing. My KDP account, blah, blah. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. So if you want to buy your manuscripts, they have a pack of 300 manuscripts. I went for the highest because obviously I went all in. Anything I do it well. You can get the pack of 300. You can get a pack of 150, or you can get a pack of 6. Is it how many? 60. Yeah. So anyone you can afford, basically, you can go for it. All the links are currently in the description box. So just click on them, buy your pack, then send me an email. All right. Let me put my email back on the screen so you can send me an email when you buy your pack, and I could add you to my KDP group. Okay. All right. So when you buy your pack, let them know you're from me. Let them know you're from this community, because they always like last week or so, they gave us something, they just created something special just for members of my group only. So there are many perks of being in my group, so many. So when you buy your pack, let them know that you are from Jackie Travels. All right. Where's my email address? I want to put it back on the screen. I can't even find it. Okay. All right, so that's it. So let's get into today, right? It's a European country that you're going to be moving to, first of all. So it's not Canada, it's not the UK. It's a European country, so just get ready. Anyway, so this pathway does not require you to have a job offer. It does not require you to have admission. It's not the work route, it's not the study route. You are not affiliated to any job or any school. You are sponsoring yourself down to this country. All right. So if you are looking, maybe you have a good source of income already, right? It's for people that have a very good source of income and can still maintain that source of income even while they are living abroad. All right. Then you can take advantage of it. And who are these people? If you are a remote worker, you're a freelancer, you're a business owner, and your business can actually operate without you being there physically, and you're still maintaining that your income while living abroad, then this is something that you need to do. Okay. It is called the digital nomad visa. If you're old to my channel, I've talked about this kind of visa before. All right. And it's a very good one. So if you have a source of income, right, that you can still maintain while living abroad, then you can leverage the digital nomad visa. It's this visa is super, it is getting more and more famous every today. It's famous, the right word, since the lockdown and everything, and people started working remotely, when remote work started getting popular. As a matter of fact, I was doing remote work since I did remote work for almost 10 years before the whole lockdown thing happened. So when lockdown happened, it was just normal for me, because I've always been doing remote work. Like, I've always been a remote work person. And that is why I talk a whole lot about it. And that is why I was actually, when I wanted to move abroad, permanently, I was looking for a visa that does not require me to get a job or a school. I like being free, right? I don't want to be tied down to anything. And that is exactly what I did. I'm going to be talking about all of that, in subsequent videos. But just know that there's a visa for you if you are a freelancer, a remote worker, a business owner that can maintain your income while living in another country. All right. So for today, we're going to be talking about the one for Malta. Malta is an amazing, beautiful little island, in Europe that you can move to. And they have this amazing visa as well, and you can move with your family. So it's really amazing. It's a resident visa that you can move with your family. So all you need to do is meet the requirements, and then you are good to go. All right. So let me just give you a summary of the requirements that you'll be needing. First of all, let me talk about the income. All right. There is an income threshold that you need, to apply for this visa, because obviously you are not going for work, right? You're not going for work. You're a remote worker, freelancer, whatever. Okay, so if you earn at least 2,700 euros every month, then you qualify to apply for this visa. So 2,700 every month, or 36 a year. Is it 36? You do the math. 27 times 12. 32,400. 32,400 every year. Then you can apply for this visa. So it's for people that are not EU, not in the EU, not in the EEA, that is the European Economic Area, or or Swiss nationality. It's for third country nationals, so Africans, Europeans, sorry, not well, Europeans that are not in the EEA, America, Canada, all of that, Asia can all apply for the visa. All right. So another requirement is that you need to be employed by a company that is registered in a foreign country, or be self-employed, right? So in other words, you can be a freelancer, you can own your own company, and be you can have clients, right? And those clients should not be in Malta. So the basic thing is, the money you're making is not from Malta. You're making this money from overseas, all right? And you just want to come live in Malta. So they're offering that residency visa to people like that, people that have a source of income that they can still maintain while living in Malta. All right. So think about it. Do you Many people actually have a source of income they can maintain while living abroad, but they don't know about it. You see people selling off their businesses, selling off everything, to move to another country. And I'm like, why do you have to do that? And then now go start afresh in another country doing a job that they hate their lives for. So you don't need to do that. You don't need to go for studies. You don't need to go for healthcare jobs and whatnot. You can actually maintain your source of income while living in another country. And as a matter of fact, if you don't have passive income, or you're not a remote worker, you're not a freelancer, you don't have any income that is coming in that you can maintain while living in another country, you can start today. All right. It's something you can actually start today. The day that I decided, when I decided I wanted to move abroad, without having to get a job, get school, whatever, it took me less than 1 year and I made it happen. Okay. So I actually started online businesses that made me to earn enough money to live anywhere in the world while still maintaining those sources of income. It took me less than 1 year to get that done. All right. So it's something you can do. You can start now. You can start today, and you can migrate this year. All right. Without having to go for work, studies, you just sponsor yourself and live in any country of your choice, because you already have an income that can sustain yourself. Okay. So it's not something that you need to be born with. I did it in like 8 months or less. I did it in like, it didn't take me time. So if you want to do something like this, you can actually start today. I keep saying it on my channel that when you want to move abroad, it's not something that has to happen overnight. You can actually plan towards it. Okay. So if you're interested in something like this, then you can start now and plan towards it. So many of you have different kinds of skills that you can monetize, but you don't even know about it. Okay, so you may want to look at things like that. I'll be doing more videos about that. Let me just get back to the requirements for the Malta visa. So you'll be needing your passport. Obviously, you need health insurance, and you need to, get a book an accommodation. It can be hotel, Airbnb, or whatever, and things like that. So the most important thing here is just to meet that income threshold. So when you meet that, there is an initial application that you're going to be putting in. For that initial application, you don't need like your insurance, you don't need accommodation, flight ticket, you don't need any of that. Okay, you just need to apply first. And when you apply for that initial part, where you're going to be submitting some documents that they're going to be asking of you, you're going to get an approval in principle. That is what it's called. And that one comes after 30 days, thereabout. All right, it could be different depending on which country you're applying from. So when you get your approval in principle, that is when you now forward your documents, such as your 3-month bank statement, your health insurance, things like that, your CV. That's when you bring in all the other documents and your hotel booking as well. And then when you submit that, it's going to take you like a day or two. Like in 1 day, you can be approved, with your residence, what's it called? And whatever, residence permit or something that is going to, like the main, okay, let's call it the digital nomad visa, sorry. All right, that's when you're going to be approved for the digital nomad visa. And then you can now, if you have a Schengen visa, you can travel like that same day if you want, but if you don't have like a Schengen visa or a visa that can gain you entry into Malta, then you can now apply for that visa. And it's going to be fast. It's going to be fast tracked. It won't be like the normal application. All right. So there are like 2 steps. to this, right? Is it 2 or 3? You do the initial application, you get your approval in principle, then the second one, then you get your digital nomad visa. Then if you need a visa to gain you entry into Malta, you then apply for that one as well. Then you travel down to Malta, then now apply for your residence permit while in Malta, and you can move with your family. Okay, so that's basically, what this is all about. So if you want to go with your dependents, okay, remember the minimum income threshold I said is 2,700 euros. So if you want to go with dependents, your spouse, your children, for every dependent you're going to be going with you're going to need an additional 300 euros for each dependent. So if you and your spouse, for example, it's going to be for you 3,000 euros. If you have one children, 3,300. So just keep adding it like that, for the number of dependents that you have. Okay, but we don't have Malta embassy in Nigeria. Yeah, so for it's VFS or whatever it's called. They're the ones that handle all this kind of applications in Malta. You don't need to have the embassy in your country to apply for a visa. If you don't have the embassy, there's going to be another office that has been designated to receive those applications. All right, so that's not a problem. Just Google, where any country you want to go to and you feel like there's no embassy, just Google where in your country you can apply for that visa and you're going to find it. All right, that's not a problem. Okezie, Ezine, you can apply for that in Nigeria. So that's basically how that works. So that's just a summary of the whole thing. If you're interested, you can actually do more research about it. It's an online application. Let me drop it on the screen where you can just go get more info, right? It's an online application. So that's it. nomadresidencymalta.gov.mt. That is the link. So you can just go there, get more info if you're interested in this kind of visa. So I'm going to be doing more videos about this kind of visa and other things, like ways you can actually leverage visas like this, how you can create for yourself a sustainable source of income that can make you to have more visa options. So you're not just stuck to study, you're not just stuck to work and all of that. And even this work, how many people are actually qualified to get visa sponsorship jobs? Not so many. How many people are in occupations that are in shortage? Not so many. How many people even have the education level, So to actually move abroad for work, for example, you have to be like highly, highly skilled in a shortage occupation and be highly, highly educated. So not many people, fall into this. Among everybody that wants to migrate, maybe only like 1% of people actually qualify for visa sponsorship jobs. So you can actually try things like this. Start remote work, try to get skills that you can make money online. Let me just put it that way. Just try to make money online, okay? Try to start something like that so that you can have more options for your relocation. And this KDP business is one of the things you can actually do, to make money. You can actually have sustainable income from KDP that can make you to move to any country of your choice to live without having to be affiliated to any work. You don't need to apply for 1 million jobs, before it just gives you that freedom. As in, I can't even explain it. It just gives you freedom to do whatever you want. Okay. There are people that I know a lot of people are thinking, okay, let me go to Canada in 5 years, I'll get my citizenship. Let me go here in 20 years, I'll get my citizenship. People always have all of the long-term goals. They go and get stuck in one country. They have to stay in one country for 7 years. They can't travel 10 years. How do people do that? I can't even handle being in a country for 1 year. I'll just try to get into things that will just give you that freedom to do whatever you want to do, travel anytime you want to travel, that you're not like stuck to one immigration rule and praying night and day that it doesn't change until you get your papers. Try to break free from all those kind of things. People are actually buying citizenship in countries. So you can actually make money, take your money, go buy citizenship. I have a friend that just moved to the US. How much did she pay? About $250,000, and she got her, residency in the US. So when you have money, you can. The Bible says money answers all things. So just focus on getting money, and then you have the flexibility to do whatever you want. As you see me, I can be in any country any day. I take a whole lot of vacations. You guys don't even know about it. Anytime you don't see me like sitting on this wall, I've traveled. I travel a lot, and I love that flexibility of being anywhere I want to be. So, the freedom that comes with it is super, super amazing. So focus on getting money. And when you get that money, moving abroad is not going to be a problem. All right. So I'm going to do more videos on things like this to help you guys so that you can break free from visa sponsorship job, this and that, this and that. All right. That is why I'm want to get working. Anyway, it's not everybody's cup of tea. The digital nomad life is not everyone's cup of tea, obviously. So just look for the one that works for you and then focus on that. All right. So I think that's where we're going to end this video for today. So just expect more things like this, that will give you more info on how to get stuff done. Please, how do I get a smaller quantity? The list is 60, and trust me, it doesn't get, if it goes lower than 60, it's not going, you're not going to make so much. Like, I mean, 60 is Rachel, I'm talking to you. You're looking for a smaller pack. 60 is the smallest, so just work with that. I always tell people to even go for 300. If you're actually serious, just go all in, and go for the 300, so you can make good money from that. All right. Let me see if I have questions concerning this, so I can just answer them quickly, and then we call it a day. Okay, root star, is it? You said you dreamt about you. Let me see. Where is the comment? You saw it in your dream that you're supposed to go to Canada. Okay, that's amazing. I pray your dreams come true. I'm looking for questions. My plan B, A, B, and C is any country who accepts me as a migrant. Okay. So what you need to do is look for the country that has a visa you qualify for and then go for that. Thank you so much for your good spirit and hard work. We do much appreciate your help, and we do believe our dream shall come to pass. Thank you so much, blessed lady. I've not seen you in a while. Where have you been? It's been like a week or two. I've not seen you. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Rootstar, not only do you want to go to Canada, but it's Alberta. Like you want to go to. I wish you all the best with that. Just work towards it. Go to the Alberta immigration website. Look at all the visas they have, all the immigration programs, and then find the one you qualify for and begin your application. All right, that's how to get it done. Okay, I think we're done. I'm not really like seeing questions like that. I would love to move with my family. I have KDP account. No questions. Okay, so I'm going to read your comments later. I'm going to read all of that later. And if you have more things to say, you have more comments, more questions, you can drop them in the comments section under, and I'll do well to reply all of you. Irene, yay, Irene, what's up? Thanks for joining. Good to see you. Good to see you. Share the link again for the publishing job. It's not a job, it's a business. They are in the description box as we speak. Let me put them in the chat box. It's not a job, it's a business. Just watch again where I spoke about it so you can get all the info. All right, so that's it. Let's see you again tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, so next time I'm on, you'll be notified and you get to join us. All right, thanks for joining. Have a nice day. Bye. Love you all.